No Constitution video would be complete without the reading of the Declaration of Independence. So we're going to start there. If you don't know what that is, that's what started America. Basically, they declared themselves sovereign or free from Britain, from the King of Britain. And this is the letter they penned to him, and all the atrocities and usurpations against them, of him as a tyrant against them. And I want you to think about this. I think there's like maybe 20. I forget. It's been a while since I've read this. I want you to think about each one that they mention and think about how that relates to our world and our day. Because I betcha there are a lot. There are a lot of the same and a lot. I'm going to turn so you can see the mandala. Okay. It says the Declaration of Independence. Okay, bye, kitty. 1776. In Congress, July 4th, 1776. We're coming up on an anniversary, aren't we? The unanimous declaration of the 13 United States of America, 13 united colonies, when in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. I want to pause there and just talk about the laws of nature and nature's God. I put that into several of my trusts documents, and AI has come back and told me that that's crazy and the courts won't accept those because of that phrase from the Declaration of Independence, what founded our nation. All right. Just a little side note. Okay, moving on. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from what? Spit that out. What are they deriving their just powers from? The courts? The experts? The people with the most degrees? Let's see. Deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. Deriving their powers from we the people. The people who outnumber the elite, millions to one, a lot. From the consent of the governed. Guess what? That whenever any form of government, at any time, becomes destructive of these ends, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, which has been deemed to be property. Think about it. If you're trying to pursue something and you don't own it, you don't own the work of the labor. If you don't own that, then how is it the pursuit of your happiness? So it makes sense that pursuit of happiness is property. So if we're not protecting and we don't have our right to life, just to be alive, be on the planet, exist, be able to sustain our life by hunting, fishing, obtaining water, okay, life, liberty, to be free as long as you're not hurting anybody, and the pursuit of happiness and property. Okay, so whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, when a form of government is destroying these things and is not protecting these things, I wonder if we're there. It is the right of the people, and I'm just going to say it's in my opinion, this is my opinion, it's more than just a right. It is an obligation to a people who have morals, to a people who understand what they established back in the 1700s. Anyway, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it. Okay? Our founding documents says that if our government is corrupt and is destructive, then we have the right to abolish it. This isn't extreme. This is just righteous. It's good. It's what we should do. It's what we should do. We've been trained to be slaves, so that's why we don't. And to institute new government. It's our job. You guys, it's our job. We're supposed to do this. We're supposed to hold them accountable. We are the ones that hold them accountable. Clearly, the release of the Epstein files tonight, they're not holding themselves accountable. It's like when a police department investigates themselves. We've investigated our officers and we found they didn't do anything wrong. We're fine. We've investigated ourselves. Yeah. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. I agree with that. And I think being ruled by pedophiles is not light or transient, okay? Or not even just the fact that they're pedophiles, the fact that, now I'm going to get banned for saying that, but the fact that they are laundering our money constantly on the daily. The corruption is just unbelievable. Our money's not going to anything that's righteous or good. Give me a break. For light or transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, I'm not even going to get to all the usurpations here. Give me a minute. But when a long line of abuses and usurpations pursuing invariability the same object evinces, I don't even know that word, a design to reduce them, I'll have to look that up, a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right. Oh, it does say it. It is their duty. It does say that. I forgot it says that. It is their duty. That means we're supposed to. It is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. To think about the atrocities that they experienced compared to the crap that we're dealing with, it's not even the same ballpark. I mean, they were clear over on the other side of the world. Like they were upset about the Boston Tea Party. What was that? I don't even know. 10% tax, maybe 7% tax. We're like paying a third, a half of our income to the government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, well, here's our evidence. We're going to bring forth the evidence. Let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. Whew, yeah, the people in our world that claim I want law and order are just liars. Because then they send their goons and their agents out to detain and cite people on non-laws just because we're not obeying their authority. And you know what? I'm going to read the rest of these on another video so I can keep this one short. Okay, have a good one.